Once upon a time in the ancient world, there was a little something called the Roman Empire. Oh, it was massive, like supersized pizza but way bigger. They ruled everything from Egypt to England, like the real estate moguls of ancient times. But spoiler alert, it didn't last forever. The Roman Empire, over 1,000 years of power, expansion, and oh so much drama. We're talking love triangles, murder plots, family betrayals, all the juicy stuff. If you took Gossip Girl and made it about politics and war instead of Upper East Side teens, you'd have the Roman Empire. So how did Rome go from a scrappy new republic to the biggest empire the world had ever seen? Well, grab some snacks and get comfy, because this story has more twists and turns than a labyrinth. In the beginning, Rome ditched their monarchy and became a republic power to the people. Well, the rich male landowner people at least. But over time, the regular Romans started feeling like the republic just wasn't cutting it in the strong leadership department. Enter Julius Caesar. Dude was ambitious, some might say too ambitious. He decided to take power for himself and got himself declared dictator of Rome. But his rivals sensed the power grab and weren't too happy about it. Cue zoom in on Brutus holding a bloody knife. At too brute, Caesar got straight up murdered by his supposed friends, cold-blooded. But no one counted on Caesar's adopted son Octavian to come in guns blazing. After more than a decade of civil wars, he was like, enough, I'm in charge now, and thus, the Roman Republic died and the Roman Empire was born. Octavian took the name Augustus Caesar, and Rome decided emperors were a way better idea than democracy. For the next 200 years, they basically dominated Europe and beyond. The Pax Romana was in full swing. But behind the power and glory, tensions were brewing between traditional Roman polytheism and this new fad called Christianity. Roman leaders saw it as a threat to their authority and cracked down on believers. Because nothing stops a movement like persecuting its followers, right? Then along came Commodus. Dude became emperor at 18 and immediately started abusing his power like a drunk college freshman at a frat party. He forced people to fight him gladiator style, renamed everything after himself, and basically acted like a brat with unlimited power. Unsurprisingly, he was assassinated after 15 chaotic years. Commodus's death kicked off the year of 5 emperors because 4 new guys scrambling for power in a year isn't chaotic enough. Assassinations, bribes, shady deals, it was like House of Cards but with more togas. While Rome's leaders were busy stabbing each other in the back, trouble was brewing for the empire. With the rulers distracted, nearby regions saw their chance to break free of Roman rule. Areas like Gaul and Egypt slipped from Rome's grasp and the empire's borders were looking a little thin. Luckily, 3 strong emperors brought things under control, but division came from within when Emperor Constantine threw a curveball and converted to Christianity, changing Rome's course forever. He even built a new capital at Byzantium, later Constantinople, shifting power away from Italy. After Constantine died, civil wars plagued the empire again as rivals fought for control. But an even bigger threat loomed outside Rome's borders, the terrifying Huns and their leader Attila, who seemed determined to sack Rome itself. The Huns forced local Goth tribes into Roman territory, but corrupt officials exploited them instead of making them allies. Big mistake. Resentful Goths turned against Rome and battled their way across the Balkans. With the army spread thin and weakened by years of instability, Rome could barely slow the invading forces. Territories fell one by one, shrinking Rome's borders slowly but surely. By 476 CE, only the city of Rome itself remained. The last emperor, Romulus Augustulus, and an experienced 16-year-old, surrendered to the barbarian leader Odoacer. The mighty Roman Empire had finally fallen. Or did it? The eastern half lived on as the Byzantine Empire, and Rome's greatest legacy, Christianity, became widespread in Europe. The Western Empire was gone, but echoes of Roman influence persisted. So why did mighty Rome ultimately crumble after centuries of power? Military failures, government corruption, economic decline. The empire simply became too big to manage. Like a Jennifer Lopez romantic comedy, the story of the Roman Empire has it all: triumph, tragedy, betrayal, drama, and a whole lot of murder. What more could you want in a history lesson?